plant some honeysuckle. I went to a greenhouse, my friend's greenhouse. I don't know. It's probably Worcester. It's probably Worcester, Ohio. It's called it's called Golden Corners Greenhouse. Anyway, went there, picked up some plants. One of them is Kintzley's Ghost Honeysuckle. And I've got this tree here that's basically dead and can be my trellis for this honeysuckle. Let me give you a look around it. So this tree is just pretty much dead. It's right along the driveway. It serves as a home for native nature. I have some trees down here that I actually do have to cut down. So I kind of don't want to cut this one down. So I think I'm just gonna grow some honeysuckle on it and make a giant honeysuckle. This is Kintzley's Ghost. It wants over 4 hours of sunlight, blah, blah, blah. It gets 6 to 12 feet tall, 5 feet wide. So what I'm gonna do is plant it around the trunk of the tree. I only have 2 of them, and I'm gonna put it on the west side and the north side because the plant is going to want to lean towards where it gets more sun, and it'll encourage it to grow possibly out that way. But the reason why I'm using this one and making this big, like, middle of the yard trellis is because it looks like eucalyptus, which is not hardy in my 6B zone in Ohio. The Kintzley's Ghost Honeysuckle, I hope, gives me the same look, and it's at a much larger scale than eucalyptus. So the scale might be the size of this tree, and it could grow up and look like a giant eucalyptus. So I'm just gonna do a mulch bed around the tree bed and plant it here and here. It would get plenty of light this direction. It's gonna be pretty shaded over here, so it'll really want to stretch. It'll probably just stretch right up that, and I might not even keep some of these branches. They can get pruned later. But this honeysuckle, I'm just gonna let grow, and not really prune on it unless there's something wild that, but it really should just be able to be trained around this, if nothing else. So let me plant it. I'm going to see if I can even dig a hole, dig it out twice the size of the pot, dump in some compost, mix it with the native, drop the plant in it, height of the root ball. Then I'm gonna lay paper over everything and then mulch it. The plant gets, what does it say, 5 feet wide. So I don't want to go any further away from the trunk than 2.5 feet. So the furthest I can plant out, ideally I would plant about right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to though because of the roots. I'm not fertilizing, and I'm not using biotone because Biotone is fertilizer, and I don't want to add fertilizer at this point in time of the year. Sorry, that was loud. I have mycorrhiza that I could sprinkle on them, but I think they're going to be fine. They're fine. I will treat them in the spring, all with fertilizer for sure, and then maybe even some mycorrhiza on that time. So. Oh. What's up? Hi. I found some rocks. You want to help me dig them out? Hi. Get out of here. Let's drill a hole. I'm gonna plant this somewhere else. Okay, see, here's the tree. This is all rock here. I got one really good hole. Those 3 are not good holes, couldn't go further, had to come out this way or come over this way. If I went over that direction, I probably could get a hole, maybe somewhere over there. But here's the thing, covering this with paper and mulch, what I'm going to be assuming when I get like to next year, that if it's all covered and it's all nicely mulched, nothing's growing, I'm gonna think I can make this a flower bed. I just now recognize I can't make it the kind of flower bed I was planning on making it. So this can get reused in some other way. Maybe I'll bury it back up, who knows. But I gotta plant the honeysuckle somewhere else. I have ideas, I have plans, so hang on. This is the gazebo. It's right off the driveway. That's the tree. I was trying to put the honeysuckle around. I think I'm gonna wrap it around the center of the entrance here. So I have to consider this wants to get 5 feet wide. So here, because it's not the tree, I will give it a little bit more space away. I had originally planted some toad lilies at the 2 bottom corners, but they never came up. So it should get sunlight, you know, like at direct noon, a little before, well, I mean, natural noon or whatever. That's what I'm calling it. Natural noon is when my sky's right above. That, I think for here is about 1:30. So given this pie slice of sky, I'm guessing it is, 12 or 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So I've got probably a good 4 hours of sunlight, which should be just enough for this. So that being the case, maybe it'll be real eager to get high up above the building where it can get the most sunlight. So yeah, I'll be planting it. The entrance here is I believe it is southeast facing. So it's going to be probably not shaded too much in the afternoon until the tree is actually shading it. Oh, and then right behind it is just an unknown Rose of Sharon. It's pink. It for somehow, some way is not spreading back here like a lot of the other ones that this has come from. There's I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm making sure if I notice it spread, I will be addressing it. But yeah, here we go. Let me plant this. Hey, it's a new day in the garden, and I'm starting out much more positive than where I left off last time. Speaking of which, about crack this open. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a ladybug. The ladybugs, for some reason, love it down here. And around the fall time, they really show up strong. They're really strong around the, that food that butterflies eat. Butterfly weed? Whatever. Milkweed. Milkweed's covered in aphids. Kentucky's over here begging for scratches. He just showed up. Milkweed, aphids love milkweed, and ladybugs love aphids. And I'm hoping I can save some of these lovely ladybugs. And maybe they would enjoy living in my tent, preventing insects from in there. But she's gotta go. Or he's gotta go. It's gotta go. This bug's gotta go. Oh, cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. Can you come off though? There we go. Okay. These little feet were super cute. So, where we last left off was where I wanted to plant it on that tree. No good. Where I planned on planting it, still very good. But, oh, I forgot paper. I gotta go get paper. In the middle of drilling out one of the holes, my battery died. So a week passed, and I finally got the battery off the charger and back at this. But in the meantime, I purchased a Trumpet Vine that I am gonna place in the hole that I did dig, that is already over there, that is ready to have a vine crawl up that tree. And with just one plant, I'm not gonna mulch it. I'm not gonna do anything. Although I may have to protect it, because I don't know if deer like Trumpet Vine. But do have to protect it. So, or maybe I'll look it up. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm gonna go drill another hole, plant my Kintzley's Ghost Honeysuckle and move on with my life because it's been way too long. So let's go. You know, I think I'm just gonna toss compost in there, stir it around, and drop my plants in. Tuck them in and water them eventually. Yeah, I'm not so concerned about this one plant. Okay, they're planted. I'm gonna come back and mulch in a minute. I'm gonna plant this other one, and then I gotta go get that paper. Here's the trumpet vine. It's called Indian Summer Trumpet Vine. Orange flowers. It's the exact same one that I had planted in Michigan, and I had left, that had grown on my deck. And I had grown it for 2 years, had it for 3. The 3rd year picked it up at the very end for like $1. This one, $10 I think I got. So I'm gonna drop it in that hole. It's got 2 vines coming out of the base and support between the 2 vines. I am going to go ahead and remove the stick. I'm just gonna tug on the stake a little. Pull that right out. I'll go ahead and take the tape off. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tag. Okay, it's planted. I'm gonna look up what kind of protection it needs. And go get my paper to mulch the other ones, paper the other ones, and figure out if I need to protect this. So, be back in a minute. Hello. I need more paper. All right, I'm done. These are planted in here. Took me 5 bags of mulch. This area is a little thick, so if I ever see a bald spot show up in here, which is not uncommon, I can steal a little from over here to put somewhere else. But yeah, these are in. They're already, what's the word? What's the word, Kentucky? Oh my goodness, I'm getting stuff all over you. Sorry. Oh no. Hi. Hi. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. They've already gone dormant. So, it's fine. I do think I'm gonna pull these chairs out just for the winter, for no reason. That way in spring, it's even easier to just kind of clean that. All right, well, I looked up the Trumpet Vine, excuse me. It is, has some deer disinterest, at least. Maybe some resistance. I don't know, whatever. And I think it said it got 33 feet large. So I will, I think I'll be able to almost cover this entire tree with it, but I have to make sure that it doesn't get too close to the pines. I don't want it to like spread wild. So this might be a temporary placement, but all I'm doing is just adding some mulch on top of it. I'm not putting weed barrier because I know weeds are gonna just grow on this. So I'm just gonna mulch it to protect the root layer. Doesn't matter, this is just for some protection, no beauty sake. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Vines are done, except for a rose. A lot more to go still, but at least this project's done. And I might do something to actually clean this up, but whatever. This is the end for now.